Have you ever wondered if the universe isn't something outside of you, but something moving through you, as you? Every breath, every thought, every emotion, not random, not separate, but pieces of the same field, remembering itself through your awareness. Neville Goddard said that consciousness is the only reality. Abraham Hicks said that you are an extension of source energy. They were pointing to the same truth. You are not a fragment trying to find your way home. You are the home the universe built to experience itself from within. You are the dreamer and the dream, the observer and the observed, the wish and the wisher. What if you could stop chasing signs from the universe because you finally realize you are the sign? What if the evidence of alignment isn't something that appears outside, but the peace that expands inside when you stop trying to prove you're worthy of what's already yours? You have never been out of alignment. You've only been interpreting expansion as absence. Every contrast, every delay, every unanswered prayer was the universe stretching itself through you to know what it already is. Neville said the world is yourself pushed out. When you understand that, you stop fighting with reflections. You stop trying to control outcomes. You understand that every person you meet, every situation you face, is a mirror showing the part of the universe you are remembering in that moment. When you soften your gaze and allow life to show you what you've been asking to remember, you begin to see that the universe has never withheld anything from you. It has only waited for you to recognize yourself in it. Abraham said that when you are in the state of allowing, your vibration matches who you truly are. That's when ease replaces effort. That's when you begin to glide through life instead of struggle through it. Because what's really happening isn't manifestation, it's memory. You're not attracting new experiences. You're aligning with memories of yourself that already exist in the infinite field. Every desire you've ever had is an echo of something you already are. The moment you desire it, it's created, and your only task is to remember it without resistance. You are the consciousness of the cosmos looking through human eyes, thinking human thoughts, feeling human emotions, not to separate from your divinity, but to make your divinity visible. You wanted to see love through form, joy through sensation, and expansion through time. You didn't come here to chase outcomes. You came here to watch the infinite unfold through the intimate. You came here to remember that you never left home. Neville said imagination is God in action. When you imagine, you are not daydreaming. You are participating in divine remembrance. You're lighting up realities that already exist in the mind of God, because you are that mind. The more you relax into knowing, the faster life begins to rearrange itself around that knowing. The more you trust the invisible, the more the visible becomes a mirror of that trust. Abraham calls this the path of least resistance, but it's also the path of highest remembering. The universe doesn't test you, it expresses you. Every so-called obstacle is a prompt, an invitation to see if you will remember the truth again, that nothing is working against you, that no one can take what's meant for you, because it isn't separate from you. You are the frequency that everything in your world tunes to. The universe doesn't speak in words, it speaks in reflection, it speaks in emotion. It speaks in the quiet recognition that everything is already happening in perfect timing. When you stop trying to make things happen and begin to let things unfold, the remembering begins. You start to see patterns that were always there. Conversations feel orchestrated. Ideas arrive before you need them. Peace shows up without reason. That's not luck. That's remembrance. You're remembering what it feels like to be one with everything again. You're remembering that you were never waiting for a sign. You were waiting to slow down enough to notice that you were the sign all along. There is a version of you that already has what you want. That version isn't far away in time or space. It exists now, vibrating quietly in the infinite present. When you imagine you're not creating it, you're remembering it. You're aligning your frequency to that memory until it becomes your now. Abraham said that every request is instantly answered, but it's your job to get up to speed with the version of you that already received it. Neville said that assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is how creation happens. Both were describing the same process, remembering yourself into being. You don't have to prove your worth. You don't have to fight for timing. You don't have to fix what isn't broken. The moment you stop trying to become more, you become everything you've ever wanted to be. The more you surrender to the knowing that it's already done, the more life bends to that truth. Because you are the law, becoming aware of itself. You are imagination becoming visible. You are source remembering its own reflection. Feel that for a moment. The stillness between thoughts, the space between breaths, that isn't emptiness. That's where the universe is remembering you. That's where Neville's I am and Abraham's vortex meet. The silence that says, I already am. When you sit in that awareness, your desires don't disappear. They harmonize. They take their natural shape without strain. You begin to realize that creation was never about effort. It was always about awareness. The more you remember who you are, the softer life becomes. You stop fearing endings because you know there aren't any. You stop grasping for beginnings because you realize you're already in one. The universe doesn't need you to push. It needs you to notice. It needs you to remember. Because when you remember, creation remembers through you. You are not here to learn. You are here to remember. You are not here to earn. You are here to allow. You are not a separate being trying to reach heaven. You are heaven unfolding itself in slow motion. Every time you laugh, the universe remembers its joy. Every time you love, the universe remembers its unity. Every time you rest, the universe remembers its peace. Neville called it the law of consciousness. Abraham called it alignment. But both were speaking the same language, the language of remembering. The universe doesn't revolve around you. It radiates through you. Every cell of your being is stardust humming with the same frequency that birthed galaxies. You are not beneath the stars. You are made of them. So breathe. Slow down. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not lost. You are the infinite remembering itself through the miracle of being you. When you truly see that, something changes. The chase ends. The noise stops. What's left is peace, the kind that doesn't need proof because it's built from knowing. You are not waiting for the universe to answer. You are the answer the universe gave to itself. The universe is you, remembering itself.